What it do, YouTube family? Welcome back to the Robin Fan Podcast, where we come over here and talk about some NBA hoops.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Robert. I got the gang with me, the team with me as always. Nnaji and Darian. And today we gonna talk about all 30 NBA teams today, cause the All-Star break just passed. Teams are gonna put everything in motion to make the playoffs or to solidify their spot in a conference. And we're just going to talk about how they did up until the postseason. Give them a grade and just talk about it. And yeah. But before we start, I wanted to talk to Nnaji about this. I can't wait to play you in basketball. I'm going to bust your ass.
No, you're not.
Listen.
I'm ready too. My arm is back.
No,
Listen.
you're not.
When we get this shit going in this summer, I'm going to bust your ass. Because listen, I'll be at work and I'll be playing basketball.
Bro,
I be, nigga, my jump shot, nigga. I'm like DeMar DeRozan, bro. My mid-range is crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
The way I just fillet that ball in the rim, the way I have my hand on the ball is cold as hell, boy.
I want the people to know, and I want you guys to know, on this podcast right here, even with all four of us, when Jameal is here, I'm the best basketball player on this podcast.
It don't matter.
Me? I play basketball.
He probably is, but that don't mean he gonna win.
No, that's exactly what it means. I'm telling you, these guys cannot guard.
We probably gonna go what 7 or 11?
What? And
one.
And once we can go 7, we can go 11, we can go 13, we can do anything.
Not getting. Bro,
what?
you're not.
I'm not getting what?
You're not
getting what?
You're not gonna beat me. You're not gonna beat me. You're not gonna beat me.
Bro, I can guarantee you, if I was like truly trying, I'm not gonna do that on the channel, but if I was truly trying, if we was going to 11, both of you guys wouldn't get past 3 points.
Dude, I would definitely.
I'm getting 10.
And the crazy part is, I would have 11, and you probably have like 2 or 1.
That's
if I was truly trying.
Definitely not true.
What is your truly trying? What is your
Like
truly trying?
if I'm actually like just like locked in, you feel me? Like if I'm actually locked in and trying.
What does that mean?
If I get the ball first 2, I can score straight 11 on you guys.
How you gonna score?
Straight. Shoot it. I can do everything on the court. I can shoot. I can dribble. I can lay the ball up.
We not doing you get your rebound. We doing if you miss it, it's next person ball.
Yeah. I wouldn't miss.
Come on now, bro.
I'm telling y'all, but it's okay.
I'm telling you.
You know what you did? You know what you did last time? You said when it comes to the game of Madden, you're like you're like we're up here.
I'm like all the way up here.
Do it again. When it comes to actual play basketball, I'm all the way up here, and the rest of you guys, the skill gap is like all the way down here.
Alright, keep that same energy.
I'm gonna start shooting a basketball.
Bro, I already shoot like every
I
day.
haven't shot basketball in like a year and a half.
That's what I'm saying. I still play to this day.
Keep that same energy.
I will. I will. I like this though. I like the confidence.
Cause I'm really cold. Like my dribbles, they not at where I want them to be, but you know,
as long as you can get your shot off.
Exactly. Like I do my three dribble pull-ups all the time.
Okay.
3 dribble pull-ups I'll pull up every time.
But can you stop?
And I got a post fade. My post fade is crazy.
But can you stop?
I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like Kobe and Bron sometimes.
Where's the defense at though?
Nigga, defense is whatever. Like I'm not gonna really play defense.
That's the problem right there.
Nah, I'll be in front of you. I'm gonna lock in.
You definitely gonna win.
I'm gonna be in front of you. But like, am I closing out on you for a 3? Fuck no.
Oh, then you're gonna lose, bro. I'm a shooter.
I don't give a fuck. I gotta see it to believe it. That's my mindset. I gotta see it to believe it.
Okay, I'm letting you know.
And you're not even the challenge, bro. Honestly.
If you don't put
I guarantee you probably the one that's not gonna win.
I got that same
I
energy.
promise you probably the one that's not gonna win.
It's gonna be me. I'm going to win.
Listen, the only way I lose if I beat myself. I ain't losing to y'all.
Okay.
I ain't losing to y'all. The only person that may beat me, that could beat me, is Jameal because he's tall.
Everybody beat Jameal plenty of times.
Okay, but you're not gonna beat me.
Jameal's bigger than you, and he is better than you.
Yeah, because he's fucking 6'3".
And I beat him.
But you're okay.
So what does that mean?
You suck though. You suck though.
And you're not better than him. And I'm
better than Jameal skill wise. Skill wise, I'm better than Jameal.
Not.
He's just taller than me.
Nah, you're not better than Jameal.
Bro, yes I am.
Nah.
All right, Jameal. If you see this, you gotta come out here too. I'm gonna bust your ass too. Everybody can get it. Bring Rico too. I'll bust his ass too. Never mind. Don't bring Rico big ass because I don't feel like big facing him. But yeah, everybody else can get it.
I like that you talking like this because
100%.
you need this confidence.
100%. I gotta give you gotta give yourself confidence to be great. And you know, I'm for sure ready.
Or do
I
you
can't
shoot
wait.
better than Jameal?
I don't shoot the ball like that. Oh, I shoot the mid range.
I shoot better than Jameal. So
I don't
that
give a
means
fuck.
that if I shoot, okay, I'm gonna.
I don't care
can't wait
about
for
you
this.
shooting.
I'm just loving it. I'm just listening to what you guys have to say. I can't wait till we play. I'm
If you don't think
cheesing.
you're not better than Jameal, and I am, and you think you're gonna beat me,
You think you better than Jameal? You ain't
I
played
am
When
better
was the last
than
time you
Jameal.
played basketball?
a year and a half.
That's a
It
long
doesn't
time
matter.
ago. Yes, that does.
It really does not matter.
So you think we can go to the courts right now after this and go to the court? You gonna be good?
I will beat you still.
This nigga is crazy. I play basketball 5 times of the week at my job, bro.
I'm telling you,
I
I'll
literally
still
sit at the
beat you.
gym and just shoot shots all day,
It probably will be way closer, but I will still beat you.
bro. You're not gonna beat me, bro.
If I shoot the ball for like 20 minutes, I'll be fine.
Just get a rhythm.
Yeah, because
You gotta get your lungs going and all that, bro.
I run. I
Okay.
go to the gym and run.
Okay,
I run 3 miles at the gym.
that's what's up. I'm still gonna bust your ass.
I'm gonna just run you.
I don't know what I'm talking about no more. Right?
And I'm stronger than you.
I don't give a fuck. Strength. What does that have to do? KD has no strength. Is the best
He's an
basketball
NBA
player.
Nah. KD's strong as shit. What
Yeah,
you mean?
KD is strong.
That's strong
No,
as shit.
no, yeah, you have to be that strong to be able to put post work
Right.
into people.
KD
No,
strong.
he just
He might not
familiar.
look strong, but he
Yes.
I
and it's the way you can
Right.
hit people too. If you hit
Right.
people in the center of their chest, and they gonna move. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm telling you. So it's like he has fundamentals, but KD's definitely strong as shit.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong to be able to do what he gotta do.
For sure.
Well,
But both y'all ain't stronger than me though. That's what I'm trying to
definitely
say.
Stronger. You know I'm stronger than you. And I just got.
that's
my
why I'm putting
strength
work on summer. Because once I'm done with work, I'm going to the gym.
I'm back
Especially
lifting weights now.
when we about to when time change, we go outside and run.
I'm telling y'all,
Maybe
bro.
that.
Y'all not beating me, bro.
Okay, keep that same energy.
Letting y'all know that right now.
All I know is I'm gonna definitely beat Robert.
You know. That's what. Look. Y'all still haven't seen the Pictionary video where I got my.
I ain't
my-
gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I'll post the end of me losing, but I don't want to edit that video simply
Oh, you
because.
got to.
Listen, that
That's
video
my
is like
only
an
dub.
hour long with edits. It's like an hour long. I don't know if I want to post that. So I was
Why
thinking,
don't you just cut like some of the Pictionary?
but I
stuff
was also
down?
because I feel like we'll just mess up like the. Wait, what you said?
Get like only the funny ones. Like say if we only got like we went up to like what like 5, go to like 3.
No, I feel like it's not really
Just
the
cut
video.
like the middle half and go towards like the end, kind of.
Maybe I was gonna say we can do it again one day
We can do it.
and just have it less points, like first to 5, not first.
We
to
did
12.
that.
We did first to 12.
Yeah, we did a lot. We did a lot.
But we did first to 12 so we can get like like clips in.
That was a
you
long
don't have to do 12. We could do like first to 5.
But I feel like it would make it confusing for the viewers, like what's going on,
Why you say that?
because they would be like, how the fuck did he? Why are we at this point? And like,
They don't know. It's all in how you like edit it and how you play with it. I feel like it would take a lot of editing now for
it
sure.
would. It take me like 2 days to edit because I have work and shit. It take me like 2 days to edit a regular gaming video. It take me like a day to edit the podcast, but it takes like, because I just put the podcast there and I just let it like go through. But with the gaming stuff, I gotta like chop, cut, add. I got to do a lot of shit for those. So I don't know. We'll see. You ready to get to these teams though?
Yeah, let's
So you
go.
start wasting these people's times.
Let's go.
Can't wait till we hoop, man.
We started with the East or West? West, right?
West.
East. You said East.
Nah, West.
West.
Go east.
All right, you guys want to start top and bottom?
Top.
All right, so we got the Phoenix Suns. So what's y'all grade for the Phoenix
A.
Suns?
I'll give the Phoenix Suns an A also. They're doing really
Easy
good.
one. Honestly, I don't think they've done anything wrong this season.
And we're watching them
The
right
only
now.
thing that
too.
could beat them, that could,
Is this next team?
is health. Honestly, the one thing that I'm saying, like personnel, like personally, interior of their like culture and shit, they can only beat themselves. Honestly.
I mean,
Next team, Warriors. I'm gonna give them an A.
A plus.
Honestly, did not expect them to be number 2 seed, but I did expect them to be as good.
I would
So
give them A plus because I didn't expect that also, and also They drafted well by getting Kuminga. He's produced
Perfect fit, honestly.
very well for them.
He was the third. What was their pick?
He was the third or fourth pick.
Or was he the fifth? Because
He was the fifth because
Scotty Barnes went fourth.
Yeah, he was fifth.
Oh yeah, because everyone was like, are they gonna trade the pick or whatever? Yeah. And they had 2 picks. They took Moses Moody and Kuminga. Not really, no.
Yeah.
He might get traded though.
Kuminga is good, and they handled the Klay Thompson situation good.
Is Wiseman back?
I think he's projected to come back mid-March as well.
Klay Thompson?
No, Klay Thompson's back. James Wiseman.
Yeah,
James Wiseman. He's projected to come back soon.
But they handled the Klay situation well. They didn't rush him back.
And he's looked well. He looks perfect. He's looked like he hasn't missed any game, honestly.
He took his time, so
That seems scary, especially when they get Draymond back next week or into.
Get him an A+. Well, they have Wiggins playing the best basketball of his life right now.
Nigga's an all-star. Shout out to Wiggins, man.
Starter all-star. That's crazy, man.
Next team we got Memphis Grizzlies.
I give them an A.
I give them an A.
I'll give him an A.
They're all gonna get A. The top teams are always gonna get A's, bro. But yeah, Memphis, honestly,
Especially with y'all going off.
I just love the culture they have, the way they play for each other. Like, I don't want to talk about this team so much, but when I watch the Lakers, it's always pointing fingers at each other. It's like, why weren't you there? Why weren't you there? Instead, with the Grizzlies, it's like, damn, I was supposed to be there. Okay, next time I got you. But it's like it's communication over there. It's not always. It's like, bro, it's like they're actually talking, communicating with each other, respecting each other, being like, all right, this time, next time, do that. I'm gonna roll off you. Like, you know, it's communication shit, bro.
That comes down to chemistry too. I don't think the Lakers have a lot of chemistry too.
At all.
That's true. That's very true.
And the Grizzlies are a young team too, so they all want to learn and get better. You feel me?
Yeah. Shout out to I also want to give credit to Jaren Jackson. Just people didn't think he was a good defender. I didn't think he was a good defender. Based off his first couple of years in the league, he was always slacking on defense. And now this year, he's become one of the best defensive bigs in our league.
He's turned around.
And it's really because his help defense has been so elite and on-ball defense, but his help defense is probably one of the best in the league.
And Steven Adams over there too, right?
And Steven Adams. That was one of the picks that was like everybody was like, oh, why did they do that for Jonas? And it's worked out better than anybody could have thought. Shout out to them, man.
I like Steven Adams. He cool.
Me too. He's a good person, bro. Honestly. Moving on to the Utah Jazz, I'm gonna give him a B.
I give him a B minus.
Okay.
A B minus.
I'm gonna give him B flat. B flat.
I'll give him a.
So because
B,
they don't need to be like, I think they were number 1 seed or number 2 seed last year, something like that. They don't need to be like in that conversation no more for the best team in the league during the regular season. They just need to have an impactful off postseason.
Yeah.
They need to do good in the postseason
because they've been the number 1, 2 seed and been losing for the last couple years. So as long as if
they could just win in the playoffs,
postseason,
it don't matter. So I give them B. Plus they've had stretches where they've looked bad too. But
I don't like the trade they just did for that guard from the Pelicans.
Ooh, get that shot.
Who they get?
What's his name? Alexander.
Oh, Nickeil Alexander. I think they did that more for just in case reasons. Like, just in case something happens to Nickeil, JC, they got another guard. But they only got rid of Joe Ingles because he was injured.
Yeah, he wasn't going to play this rest of the season.
Exactly, so
the team is what they are.
We'll see how they do in the postseason.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything.
I don't even know if my man Rudy Gay is in the PT over there right now, honestly. I think he is, but I don't know. Shout out to them. Dallas, I'm gonna give them a Dallas is the 5th seed too, by the way. But I'm gonna give Dallas. Who you give Dallas?
I'm gonna give Dallas a C. Wanna know why? I expected them to be way better than what they actually were. But they did trade Porzingis too, so
they did.
That is the reason why I would give them a B plus.
What?
Me too, low key. I was giving them a B plus.
I expected them to be like a top 3.
No, I didn't.
They don't have the right team for that. They only really have Luka. That was a good trade because they have Spencer Dinwiddie now, who can, when Luka comes out of the game,
they still got another ball handler.
They have a ball handler that can create offense.
And he's been really good now, low key.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench.
And now
he's been good coming off the bench.
He is a bench. He's a role.
He's a role player. He's not a starter. That's why I be telling motherfuckers. No. You play basketball. Let me know if I'm crazy, but just because you're like you can be the starter doesn't mean you should be the starter. You play better off the bench with
Of
that
course.
lineup than the starting lineup because you have more opportunities and stuff, right?
Yeah, that makes plenty
All
of
right,
sense.
this
But
niggas be making me feel
coming-
like I'm crazy.
coming from the Spencer Dinwiddie side, if you're hooping that well, you want to start.
Deserve an
Yeah.
opportunity.
But look,
to start.
like
Yeah,
when
I see.
he was with the Nets, he was hooping his ass off, bro. Like he
Yeah.
almost won Most Improved Player one year,
Yeah, but he was coming off the bench.
and he was coming off the bench
But
for
he
D'Lo.
did deserve this opportunity to see if he can be a starter.
And now this nigga knows,
yeah, he's a role player.
he's a come off the bench guard, just like a Lou Will, like
Clarkson.
Clarkson, like
Yeah.
come off the bench.
There's nothing
Wrong
wrong.
with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I
bro.
feel like once you accept your role, like Clarkson did, like you
You
then
just-
prosper.
Your confidence too,
Yeah.
bro. It's just
Cause then you come off the bench, bro. You can do whatever you want to do. That's your lineup.
they really can't tell you shit. 'Cause
No,
you
they
told me
can't.
to come. You told me to do
Literally.
this.
And Luka's not in the game. You don't got to get a ball to him.
That was good getting rid of that Porzingis contract.
Loki, because now they can do something in the off season.
Yeah,
Because people are gonna want to play with Luka. Loki,
Yeah.
I'm gonna want to play with Luka.
yeah.
But the off season this year is interesting though. 'Cause there's not that many.
No, they're not gearing
Elite
up for
players.
this. They're trying to gear up for like the year after.
Like when AD is free agent and shit like
yeah,
that.
they're trying to gear up for those years because
Ooh.
Luka's still really young. So
Exactly. He's there. He already got his contract extension. He there for the next 6 years. It's over.
Nah, Luka not leaving
Not
Mavericks.
at all.
nah.
Next team we got the Denver Nuggets. I'm gonna give them a B.
I'm gonna give them a B.
Flat B
I'm
for
gonna give
me.
them a B.
Because they doing what they can do. Like right,
Yeah,
without
this is-
Michael Porter Jr., without Jamal Murray,
Yeah, I'll give them a B.
they've done what they can do with
I give him a B.
Jokic. They got an MVP candidate
Yeah.
again in Jokic.
With Porter Jr. out too, he been out, huh?
He's been out, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give them.
Jamal Murray's
He not
out.
coming back.
It's not projected to come back. There's a chance they're saying though, but it's very slim.
not-
But when he was hooping this year, he wasn't doing
He
good.
wasn't good.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Like I said, I give him a B though. Flat
I
B.
give them a B.
They done a good job. This team, I wonder. The Minnesota Timberwolves. They're 7th seed right now. Yeah, they're the 7th seed right now.
They didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Exactly. So what's your grade? What's your grade for them?
I'll give them a C.
Right now they are
Yeah.
13th in the offensive rating.
I will give them a.
And they are they're 16th in defensive rating.
I will give them.
So they're an average team right now at the best.
A C. That's an average score.
Nah, I'm not giving them a C.
Why?
I'm giving them a B.
I'll give them a B minus.
I give them B minus. That's a perfect
I'm gonna
grade.
give them a B.
I'll give them a C plus.
I would.
Okay,
I was
I'm
gonna
not
give them a C plus, but I was like,
I want to give
for
them
one,
a
they
B.
took advantage of this opportunity of teams being bad this year, and they are in the playoffs.
What does that mean? Teams being bad. Who's bad? Are you talking about
That's
the
a
Lakers
foul.
being bad?
That's a
Lakers,
foul.
Clippers, Blazers.
Okay. That's a good.
They
That's
took
good.
advantage, and they're winning games. They're gonna make the playoffs.
They're the
this year.
7th seed? Did I say that right?
Yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs this year, so that's the only reason I'm giving B minus. They have a future.
32 and 29.
But keep in mind, they do have Anthony Edwards, D'Lo, and Cat. They should make the playoffs.
I still think that they need to get rid of D'Lo, but
Ooh, I have a question for
But
that.
having those three, they should be higher than like those three are.
nah, but
good
Anthony
three.
Edwards is still young. That team isn't really good though.
Question, real quick question, because you brought up Anthony Edwards. Out of these 3 players, fuck, did I forget one? Out of these 3, nah, you're not in it. I'm asking Darian, because you don't like this player. Out of these 3 players, in the next 5 years, who are you taking? I think it was Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards, or Cade Cunningham.
Zion.
No.
Not you, because you don't like Cade. Like, you're not even, he's out on your asking Darian.
But the
Ooh,
obvious
that's
question
tough.
is Zion.
It's
now.
not, though.
Zion
Honestly, it's
Williamson?
not.
He's not the one I'm taking. No.
In the next 5 years.
In the next 5 years.
I'm not taking him.
The only, and I got this off a podcast. The only reason they made a good point is availability.
Yes.
For him,
That's
is
the only
availability,
And
availability.
he's 300 pounds. I'm not taking him.
Not, but like he's not anymore though. I think
He slimmed down.
Yeah, he's good now.
He's
Um,
good now. What is he?
I don't know.
I don't know,
I don't want
but
to hear he's 290. That's still
The
no,
first-
no. He looks way better now.
On the podcast, they were just saying there's too many ifs and ands with him. Like ifs, if he does this, if he does that.
And he
Well,
doesn't.
and you already know he's an elite
Another
scorer.
thing, he
and a
doesn't
good
want to be
defender.
there, which is another reason. So, like,
There's a lot
I
of
think
stuff.
I would take.
I'm gonna go with-
I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go.
Cade.
Oh,
Believe it or not, I'm still gonna go with Zion. I think he still
Oh,
has a better upside of potential. But I was just curious. To
Zion is
So,
way
only-
better than Cade.
Only reason
I'm pretty sure saying that now, but you're talking about a 6'8" guard who could do everything on the court.
But there's so many 6'8" guards that are coming to the league now. Like that's just
they're not like him.
But then they don't have the whole game figured out already. He's just learning. He's just gonna keep learning.
He's like a 5. You call him baseball.
He's gonna be. You see what DeJounte Murray do right now? He gonna do the same shit in the next 3 years. He gonna develop like that. DeJounte's averaging
not with the Pistons.
Yes.
Yes, he will.
They're gonna get a top 3 pick this year coming up.
They're gonna get Paolo or Shen or Jabari. They're gonna get somebody like that. They don't know if they keep it Jeremy Grant, which means they can get another pick probably.
Yeah.
I
probably was. Oh man, that's tough. I probably was. No, I'm gonna still go. I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards right now because he has more samples.
The only reason I'm going with I would go with Ant because he plays defense, and the only reason I wouldn't go with Zion is because he doesn't play defense. Yeah, that's my only thing. But I think Zion's offense is so
he's such an
dominant that I obviously.
If he was available, I would pick Zion on the all 3 for sure. But he hasn't been available. He's never played 60 games.
But what grade did you give Timberwolves? You gave him
B-.
I gave him B-. You gave him a
C+.
The reason I gave him B- because I knew they just needed the opportunity to play with each other last year that they just didn't get. This year they play with each other. They got enough games with each other. The chemistry is there. Shout out to the coach. The coach is pretty good as well. Shout out to him. And yeah, man, I just love what they're doing as a team collective. D'Lo's doing his thing, even though you don't like D'Lo. He's doing his thing just fine. Ant is just being Ant, and Cat is being. People had to discuss. I saw this on the podcast too. Who would you take, Karl-Anthony Towns or Anthony Davis right now?
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah,
Cat. Exactly. He just won the 3-point contest.
Yeah, he's just the best. He's just been very good. He's been the Cat we know who he could be.
Availability is the best ability.
And that person said the same thing on the podcast. Availability is the best ability. That's funny as hell. Okay, what's the next team? I think the next team, number 8, if anybody can guess who.
Oh, they challenged that call. Look.
The Clippers.
Clippers are number 8.
I will give them...
I'm going to give them a C+.
I'm going to give them a B+.
Oh, that's a good grade. But I'm going to give them a C+.
I'm going to give them a B+.
Clippers, I'm giving B-.
I'm going to give them a B+. For one... They shouldn't even be where they
exactly, especially without your 2 best players to still be in the playoff discussion.
The trade they just made was perfect for next
to get Norman Powell and Robert Covington to fit that team.
They're gonna be a problem next season.
That shit is amazing, honestly.
They're all in on this small ball culture, which I'm fine with.
But Zubac still gets his dominant situations.
He gets his minutes, but for the main part, their main core is gonna be like a smaller lineup, which is fine.
It's probably gonna be like Nicholas Batum. Honestly, Reggie Jackson, Norman Powell, Terrence. Oh shit, Kawhi at the 5?
Nah, hell no.
It's gonna be Reggie Jackson.
Powell. What you doing with Terrence Mann?
He's on the bench.
Terrence Mann on the bench?
Not in the
closing lineup.
No, he can't be. I would Norman Powell there.
No, makes sense.
5. I mean, they're probably gonna sign or Zubac. You can have Zubac. It depends who you're playing. No, it just depends who you're playing.
Like if you're playing the Suns with DeAndre Ayton at your 5, they probably get.
I mean, unless they probably gonna
they get a 4. Somebody who can run the 4 and spread the 4.
Get another big though. They can go out and get another decent big.
Yeah. If y'all wondering, we watching the game too, the Utah, the rest is the Suns game.
Hey, this is a good game right here.
This ain't been watching the whole time. What you give them, Nnaji?
B-. They're really good. I didn't expect them to be this good without their 2 best players, so. I think they're trying to win something this year.
They have no choice but to just give their best.
Honestly. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying.
They just giving their best as much as they can.
And they're doing a good job giving it. Really good job. That's what I'm saying. They really
They're hoping they lose, though. The other's like, please lose, bro. Please lose. Stop winning.
We don't have to talk about number 9.
Let's talk about number 9.
I don't plan on talking about them long, honestly. Los Angeles Lakers, F. I think that's.
What do you guys give them? As an F?
F minus.
Whoa. F. Are you saying that because of fans or?
No, I'm saying that's an NBA, NBA analyst. Like they're an F.
This has been a disaster.
Terribly built team. Terribly
finger pointing all around.
Just terrible chemistry. Terrible coaching.
You have your
terrible
leader,
GM.
You have the leader of your team talking about. You have the leader.
Keep going.
You have the
Not
leader,
staying healthy.
You have the leader of your team openly
Inconsistent lineups.
talking about.
It's just terrible, bro.
Talking about going back to Cleveland when he still has another year left. Like,
yeah, he came out the other day and said all that shit was bullshit.
but why would you even say that? Still though.
No, he didn't say that though.
He did say that.
No, he said he'll play with his son.
No.
He wants to play with his son.
No, he did say that.
He said he's not because he just
the door never closed.
Yeah, he said that the door never
that.
closed. Yeah, that's what he
Yes,
said.
He did say that.
yeah, that's fine to say. That makes sense. Like
that's not fine.
but he said he dropped the game they lost against the Clippers the other night. He was like he came out. He was like,
of course,
what he means is that like he also
has to
means
say
like
that.
if he wants to sign a 1 year deal. I mean a one day deal to retire a guy.
He had
Something
to
like
say
that.
He had to say that. Everybody knew he.
But he
really
says he
did.
plans on being with the Los Angeles Lakers as long as he
If
can
his
play.
son make the playoff, make the NBA.
He's making the NBA, bro. His name is making the NBA by itself.
I do believe
His name is making the NBA by
He's gonna
itself.
probably make the NBA. It's probably.
And he's good, bro.
His
He might
son
not
is good,
get
but he's
drafted.
not that
He's
good.
going to get
Bro, he's
drafted,
good,
bro.
but he's not that good.
might
Like
go-
college, watch, he gonna get exposed. But I'm letting you know
might
that right
go
He's
now.
G
11.
League
He's in 11th grade.
Exactly, bro.
He has another year.
Okay.
In high school.
Bro, you see Amari
Then
Bailey,
he goes to college.
and then you see
Amari
Bronny.
Bailey is just he's a good player. Like he's an elite player. No,
He's the number one player in his draft class.
okay. No, he's not. Not his draft class. He's just the number one ranked player in his class.
Yeah.
Not draft class. He ain't been in the
Well,
thing
no, that's
to be
the
drafted.
project.
Yeah, that he's going
He's
number
not
one.
going
Yeah.
number one. I don't even know who's in the 2023
He
draft
might
class.
not go number one, but
That's what they say.
projected
When you're
to
the
go
number
one
yeah.
in the draft. He is.
How? We don't even know who's in the 2023
They all
draft.
Yeah, you
know
do.
that, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
people in high school.
Yes.
Like when Jalen Green was number one, they.
Where's Mikey? Is he in 12th or 11th?
He's a 11th grade.
He's 11. So he's gonna come in with Bronny.
Yeah, he's coming in with Bronny. And
Bro,
Mikey
I'm gonna
Williams
go
is,
with
is
the
but
Bronny stats.
but getting back to the Lakers, I'm getting
Yeah,
off
you
topic.
talking about Lakers on like a Bronny stats.
I think they're an F. Yeah, they're an F. I expected them to do way better than what they did this year.
Everybody did. Let's just move on.
Hold on.
That's crazy. I did say Russell
Oh, you
Westbrook
wanna
was
hear
gonna be a
something
demise, and that was the truth, man.
I didn't even talk about Russ. Honestly, me personally,
Bad pass.
to me,
Bad pass.
I don't even think
I'm so
Russ,
hot.
as bad as Russell Westbrook has been, I don't think he's been just flat out terrible. I think he just doesn't fit. It's just simple. He doesn't fit.
Yeah, he doesn't fit with this
He
team.
hasn't like just been, oh my god, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Not that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Right. He hasn't been like, oh my god, what the fuck? But he just doesn't
he
fit with
doesn't
LeBron.
fit.
Like
He doesn't
LeBron
fit.
doesn't need another person who's that dominant with the ball. Like that's why him and Kyrie fit well together. Like, because Kyrie, as much as like Kyrie does with the ball, he can also sit in that corner spot and shoot that three.
Yeah, LeBron needs a guard who can
shoot.
shoot.
That's why he's so much better with Malik than he is with Russ. Because Malik can just stand there and shoot.
Yeah. Because LeBron already draws so much attention as it is. You don't need, another slasher of that caliber on your team when you already have LeBron. It didn't work out when y'all traded him. It didn't make any sense to me. So I'm like, what? It doesn't even make any sense.
What
That's like having two LeBrons on your team. Like two slashers.
Can we move on?
Yeah. How many games did you play in high school? Like in your year.
Like how many I played?
How many games did you have?
What do you mean? It was every year was different.
Yeah, last year you played. How many years did you play? Like how many games did you play? Like as a team, how many games did you have played?
Like 29, 30.
Okay. I'm looking at Bronny's stat. Oh, I was looking at the wrong stats. I was looking. It's showing me 1920. I'm like 1920.
Yeah, like 20.
He played like 6 games. I'm like, what the fuck? I think that was the year of COVID and shit.
Yeah, and then also, I think there was a strike one year, so we missed some game. I don't know. It was a
There
lot.
we go. I'm like, what the fuck? Because they were saying he got like 6 points, and I was like, I'm not telling you what he averaged. But yeah, man. Shout out to him. Who's next? The Trailblazers. I'm gonna give the Trailblazers a D. I'm gonna give him a D.
I'm gonna give him a C.
Okay. Shout out to them.
I'm gonna give him a C, borderline C plus.
They are the 10th seed, so they are in the postseason
The
right
thing
now.
is, the only reason they're not getting a B is because they haven't decided they're gonna move on from Dame. If they were deciding to move on from Dame, they would get like a B plus. But right now they have projected projected 2 top 10 picks in this year's draft.
But are they? Do the GM? Do they really?
I think as long as he says he wants to be there, they'll keep him. But trading CJ and Powell and Covington, that was the right decision. So they made the right decision here.
But then, as Dame, like, who are you playing with at that point? Like, you're playing with nobody. So, like, what do you?
It's all about loyalty to him right now. That's the only reason he's still there.
Like, for the next 3, not even for the next, 3 to 4 years, you're gonna be playing with bums.
He's gonna get 55, 56 million a year.
That exactly. So, I don't even think he's looking at a ring. I think he's just looking at like changing his family's life and his life.
He already has. He's about to change even more. 55 a year.
So I sat here this whole time, like I'm dead ass trying to find this nigga's running stats. I can't find him. I don't know where I'm looking. I'm on max preps right now. I can't get him.
They don't do max preps?
Nah, they only showing his 1920 year. I don't know why.
No, it's 2021, 22.
Exactly. They're not showing it. I don't know why.
The coach probably doesn't upload it. Some coaches do, some coaches don't.
I mean, the closest thing I can find, he averages 10 points.
This year?
This year.
I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you this nigga game too. Right after this podcast, I'm gonna show you this nigga game.
I seen his game, bro. He's
Which one?
He's just a steady shooter, bro.
Which one?
All of them.
Which one?
I don't even remember. Like, which game?
It was his last game. It was
against Harvard Westlake?
Yeah.
Bro, he doesn't do anything.
Are you crazy?
They lost,
did lose.
Yeah.
But did you not see him perform? Oh, hell no. We watched that game after.
They lost, bro.
It doesn't matter. He performed well. I'm talking about individual him. He performs well, bro. Individual, he performed well.
And he's a good
Next
player.
team, Pelicans. I'm giving Pelicans a C.
I'm giving them a D.
Pelicans?
Yes.
Why a D?
They've handled this.
I'm gonna C minus.
Horrible. They've handled this horrible. That's a terribly ran organization. David Griffin should have been fired already.
Yeah.
That owners group doesn't care about the team really. They don't know what they're doing. They got CJ McCollum just so they can have.
But look, CJ McCollum been over there hooping, nigga.
Yeah.
Hooping over there with BI.
Yeah, he hooping now, but like.
I can't wait to watch them tonight, low key.
They gotta make it like. It's no reason that like Zion got surgery in the offseason and you don't know about it. Then he's.
But is that the organization's fault or is that his team's fault? Like Zion's team's fault?
It's their fault too. Okay. And then another thing, he's training in Oregon at the Nike facility.
He's just in Portland. Somewhere in Portland.
Or Oregon, wherever. He's in Oregon somewhere. Nowhere near the team, but they're taking phone calls from him. That's it. They're not down there checking on him.
What can you do at that point? He's not playing for the rest of the season, and they don't know if they're going to be.
But they haven't even announced that he's not playing. They haven't said that.
He's not playing.
He's not. I wouldn't play him.
They still haven't said he's not playing.
And what is he going to play for? Just to play?
That's what I'm saying.
No. Listen to me.
They're still trying to get into the play-in.
Oh God, they try to get into the
why.
play-in. If they beat the fucking Lakers, they gonna beat their ass.
But
I think everybody gonna beat the Lakers' ass if they see him in a one game. Come on now.
But the thing is, like,
if they make the plan, do you bring Zion back?
No.
Not if he's not ready. Not if he's not ready.
Why would
No.
you bring him back at all? That's why I said I give them a D. Why would you bring him back? He's talking about he might have to have another surgery still, so he's not even healthy.
But besides Zion, though, the team has done really well. I think the trade to get CJ was W. Trading out Josh Hart, who was only on 1 year left on his contract.
Signing Devontae Graham was a terrible sign.
No, because Devontae Graham's done doing a good job over there, being a point guard, like to fill up the space, you know.
Devontae Graham was not a good pickup to me.
Bro, they had to do something.
They haven't done anything good.
But they had to get something out of the guards because they missed out on. Lonzo signed with the Bulls.
They traded their first round pick this year. They don't have a first round pick.
They missed a lot of motherfuckers. They traded it too.
Yes, to the Pelicans. I mean to the Blazers.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Did they really?
Yes.
Why did they trade
I think they traded. I think they have the Lakers still. I think.
Okay. Oh.
I think they have the Lakers still.
That's so.
But it's not gonna be top. It's not gonna be top 10.
Who are the Lakers?
No.
The Lakers are gonna be a lottery pick though.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be a top 10 pick.
But remember last time when the Lakers missed the playoffs, they managed to get the 4th seed somehow.
Yeah, but they were like bottom. They were bad though.
They were. I think they were
They
like,
were like
11. I think they were like 11.
or something in the West.
Something like that. Yeah, that was a funny year.
But they traded their pick. They would have had 2 potentially top lottery picks. So I mean, you got CJ McCollum, but the Zion situation is terrible right now. I give them a D. I don't think they've done anything good since they had Zion. They've done nothing.
If they make the playoffs, I'll give them a C.
They're not making the playoffs.
They're a couple games out of it, right? They're like 4, right?
They're like. Oh, I'm sure if I'm looking at the wrong team. I can't see. They're 1 game back from 10th seed.
From 10th seed?
Mm-hmm.
They're 1 game out of it?
Yep.
They're right there.
They're gonna win tonight.
And they play who?
The Lakers. They're gonna win tonight, and then Portland plays probably tomorrow. Portland don't play tomorrow. They play Tuesday. Portland plays.
That doesn't necessarily.
Portland don't play Tuesday. They play Wednesday. What the
If
fuck?
Anthony Davis comes back, they're not beating the Lakers. They're not beating the Lakers in one play.
Jonas might drop 30. I ain't gonna lie. The way AD we played, Jonas might go for 30. I'm talking about 30 and 15 on like 60% of the field, bro.
Disrespectful. Nah, I bet you $20.
This is not always bet.
I bet you $20. You don't want to bet it though.
I'm not gonna bet that because
Exactly.
it's Anthony Davis. I'm not gonna just. I'm
Exactly.
playing. I'm not gonna disrespect him
Anthony
like that.
Davis comes back. There's no way the Pelicans are beating the Lakers.
Shit, BI might
I
go
don't
for
even-
50. Honestly.
They're talking about Paul George might be back this season too.
Yeah, he might
So,
be back like in the next 2
They
weeks.
might. They're not. They won't even beat the Clippers or the Timberwolves to me.
The Pelicans?
No.
No, I don't think the Pelicans will beat the Timberwolves.
They wouldn't have to play them in the play-in.
All right, let's speed run these though.
Potentially
Spurs.
they would.
Spurs, I'll give them
Spurs, I'm gonna give it a C.
C, yeah.
Spurs.
Flat
I
C
give them-
for me.
Yeah, I see.
Kings, I'm gonna give it a D.
I'm giving a D minus.
Did they trade, what's his name?
Actually, I'm giving them an F.
Oh,
I'm gonna give him a D.
I'm gonna
Just
give
because they did manage to still get an All-Star player.
Did they trade,
I'm
what's his
giving them
name?
an F.
He was coming off the bench, big man. Freak, I forgot his name.
Marvin
Yes,
Bagley,
they
yeah, they
traded
traded him
Marvin Bagley.
to the Pistons.
I'm giving them an F. To me, if it wasn't for I would say they have been the worst franchise
In the last 13 years.
In the last 10 years, 20 years probably. No,
You know, usually they like
15 years.
15? They 13 this year, so.
No, they're usually right here. They're usually right here, 13 to 11 to 13, bro.
That team is ran the worst.
They're usually right
in
here,
the
11 to
league
13.
by far.
De'Aaron Fox need to get out of there.
They should have traded him. They traded the
Wrong
player.
person, yeah.
They
22
traded
and
him
40? Are you serious?
into
Damn.
Halliburton. And you know the crazy part is the Sixers wanted him. They would have gave them Ben Simmons for Halliburton. They got Sabonis. Sabonis is good.
He's
Sabonis
good,
is
though.
really good, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
he's not gonna change your culture.
That's not gonna change them at
Yeah.
all.
All right, okay, see. I'm gonna give a C
I'm gonna give him a.
because they have Shea,
I'm
and
gonna-
their young players are playing really well.
I'm gonna give him a C plus.
I'm gonna give him a C plus.
Okay, Rockets. I'm gonna see C minus.
I'm gonna give him a D.
Just because of the shit that was happening early in the season.
I'm gonna give him a D.
Okay.
I don't like.
What about you,
I don't
Nnaji?
like the
I'm gonna give
Jalen
him a
Green
D,
pick.
yeah.
I don't like the Jalen Green pick over Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
I don't like what they're doing with John Wall.
Okay, yeah.
John Wall's not playing.
This
Yeah.
is weird. And he hasn't agreed to a buyout yet. Like,
I
how
wouldn't
is that
agree to a
not
buyout
happening?
either. He still has like 80-something, $90 million left on his deal.
Nah, he's a free agent this season.
No, he's not. He has another year.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he
Agreeing to no buyout
does.
either.
God damn, Hassan White's like.
So what are they gonna do with him if they're not gonna play him? What
They're
is
Trade
trying
him.
to
They're trying
trade
to trade
him.
him.
That's why Adam Silver said he's looking to change some rules because he doesn't like the fact that these teams are being
Can just hold
they're
players.
just holding players and not playing them. Like what the Knicks are doing with Kemba Walker now.
All right, for the East, we're gonna go bottom to top, so we can speed run this bottom real quick. Orlando,
Give him an F.
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 Yeah, F.
Even though they're 15th, they're just a badly run.
They're a
team.
badly run team too.
Yeah. And a couple years ago, they were in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're a badly run team.
That's funny. They were in the bubble.
What's his
They
name?
were
What's
in the
my
bubble
boy
playoffs.
name?
Jalen Suggs,
No,
Cole Anthony,
no,
Terrence Ross,
Markelle Fultz.
no,
Wendell Carter, Mo Bamba,
no.
R.J. Hampton,
Oh, my boy, the rookie.
Jalen Suggs,
Oh, the other rookie.
Franz Wagner.
Franz Wagner.
He's been really good. He's been the
only
bright spot.
spot of their team.
He's been the bright
That's it.
spot.
That's that white boy.
Yeah, he's
the only bright
European.
spot.
I mean, I don't know what he is, but he's like overseas.
That's the only bright spot.
But he played for Michigan. Yeah, Detroit Pistons. I'm gonna give it a C because they're doing what they're supposed to do.
I'll give him a.
I give
I'll
him
give
a
him a
D plus actually because the shit with Jeremy Grant is confusing.
Yeah, I'll give him
Either
a D
you're
plus.
trading him or you're not.
Yeah, I'll give him a D plus for that.
And then Jeremy Grant is just a weirdo because how you want to be the number one option, but you know you're not going to be a number one option.
Yeah, he's not even a number one option on that team right now.
Exactly.
So.
Pacers before the
a-
trade, I would have gave them like a F.
I give
Because
him a
like
C plus.
now I give him like a C. I give him a flat C.
But didn't they trade? Who did they trade away? Their rookie?
They traded
Oh,
Sabonis
they traded Sabonis and they got
and
Tyrese
got
Halliburton.
Reese.
And that what's the other rookie they have? He's good.
Chris Durante.
Yes.
Yeah, Durante.
He's
yeah.
still there.
I give him
Malcolm
a C
Brogdon's
plus.
still there. Miles Turner's still
I give him
there.
a C plus.
I give him a C.
I give him a
too.
C. Knicks F.
F for
F.
sure.
F. I was just talking about it with Jameal.
Yeah.
I mean, how bad do you have to fucking be?
F.
Nigga,
Oh my
win
God.
the game. I should, no team, no, that shit was tough. No team should lose so many games
For one,
by, like, after being up 20.
for one,
Fucking 20?
they signed horrible contracts. Terrible contracts.
Evan Fournier
Evan
contract
Fournier
is
was a horrible
huge.
contract. Don't they suck?
What about that?
Nah, Cameron's he's on the Suns.
What about that? What's his name?
Uh,
Cam. It's not Cam Newton.
Cam
Reddish.
Reddish?
Yeah.
Cam Reddish,
I mean, but he's
whatever.
a good trade piece,
Yeah.
but, like, are you going to play him, my nigga? Like,
Julius-
figure out what you're going to do
Julius
with
Randle
him.
has been a huge
I
disappointment.
mean, bro, Julius Randle's the
Huge
definition.
disappointment.
Contract year, I'm gonna bust my ass once I get my money.
I'm done.
Like that's the weirdest shit a motherfucker could do to
I'm
me,
done.
bro. Continue playing.
He
like
looks
you're not
so
done.
bad. Like he looks. He
I
doesn't
don't
even look like a
I'm
starter.
talking bad about the Knicks like a motherfucker.
He doesn't even look like a starter.
Bro, I've never seen somebody just take bad shots all game
He did this when he was
with the
us.
Lakers.
Yes,
exactly.
He did this.
He
That's why I
literally
wanted to
just
get rid
takes
of him.
bad
He looks
shots all
exactly like
games.
he looks exactly like he did with the Lakers right now.
And but last year he looked like how he looked on his contract year with
Yes.
the Pelicans. Then he
Took his
went.
time and stuff.
That
Now,
shit is crazy,
he looks
bro.
horrible.
How do you just
Obi Toppin is
just
not
say
that good.
fuck it? Like I'm
I
not
bet
gonna
he
hoop
was
no
that. He
more.
uncoordinated. But he
Uncoordinated.
coordinated.
I
It's
noticed
so
that in
crazy.
summer league. He's
He's
not
uncoordinated, but
Obi
he's
Toppin?
coordinated.
Obi
Yeah.
Toppin, yeah.
He's
It's weird as
he's
hell.
a role player. He's like a Clint Capella. Like he's a role guy. He's not gonna get the ball and get a bucket.
Nah, he's not.
That's just not him. But RJ Barry's been pretty good this season. Shout out
That's
to
their
him.
only bright spot. And it's
Thibodeau's
Thibodeau's got to go.
And I don't even think it's because Thibodeau's a bad coach.
No,
I
he's
think
gotta go. He's
I
gotta
think
go.
I think Julius Randle is just so bad,
No.
and you have to play it. But that's the thing, he don't play that nigga when it's clutch time.
The thing
He
is,
will go with Taj Gibson.
Thibodeau does this with every team he's ever coached. He looks good like the first year or two. Then after that, the teams just fall
He
off.
did that shit with the Timberwolves, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and he did it with the Bulls too. The Bulls just fell off.
Man. But yeah, fuck the Knicks. They just
Yeah,
terrible.
the Knicks are huge.
That's why I really don't fuck with Julius Randle. Like, I be trying to root for him. I was happy he was an all-star last year. But I know the real Julius Randle, the hot-headed, non-controlled beast that he is. Like,
Yeah, I'll never fuck with Julius Randle.
ever since the Lakers, bro.
Yeah, I never liked Julius Randle.
Like, he would take the ball out of my nigga D'Lo's hands and be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Never liked Julius Randle. I was so glad when the Lakers got rid of him.
Man, he was traded or he signed with, I think he signed with the Pelicans.
Yeah.
He was a restricted free agent and signed
Yeah,
with the
he
Pelicans.
signed
They
with
had Magic. But man, I'm glad that nigga gone. Shout out to RJ Barrett. Or was the other freezer? Washington Wizards. I'm gonna give them a D. The reason I'm gonna give them a D because they started off hot and then just went bad.
Yeah.
Like they just went bad. Now I will say their bright spot has been the pickers from the Lakers. They have been playing really well.
Kuzma.
But even then they traded Trez away. So
Yeah, I'm gonna give him.
What seed are they?
they're the 11th seed. And they are
number
2
one.
games back from the 10th seed.
I'm gonna give him a D.
I'm gonna give him a D plus.
I'm gonna give him a D. Flat D for him.
There you go.
Bradley Beal's out too, so I'm gonna give him a D. And they did get Chris House, so I'll give him a D plus. They got Chris House, who probably does better there than he did with the Mavericks. Because he has more opportunities, I guess.
Wait, he gonna play the 5?
He probably played a 4. They probably put Kuz to the 3 and Rue off the bench.
Okay.
That would be my guess. If I was Atlanta. I'm gonna give Atlanta a C.
They're
Because
10.
yeah, they're 10.
C minus.
I'm gonna give them a C, a flat C.
C minus.
The reason I'm giving them a C is because you coming off a year where you made the playoffs and had a hell of a playoff run, one of the best playoff runs we've seen from a team at that seed. I think they were like the 5th seed. And now you came into this season. Of course, there was a whole lot of stuff like with protocol and shit, but they were still just a bad team
They're bad.
Yeah.
that played zero defense.
They're bad.
Offense would be in and out. So it's like, but now they can finally, like towards the end of the right before All-Star break, they were finally putting it together. getting shit going, and so excited to see how they do to close out the season. What was your grade?
Atlanta, I'll give them a C.
What was your grade?
C
Then?
minus.
All right. Now the Charlotte Hornets.
Ooh.
Charlotte Hornets, I give them a
I give 'em a
C,
C.
C minus though. For me,
I give them a C.
They're the 9th seed?
yeah.
I give them a C because they really don't. They just have a lot of players. Like they have their franchise player, but after that, they just have players.
When you
Yeah.
say franchise, you mean LaMelo?
Yeah, but after that, they just have players.
But LaMelo's not the best player on that team, though.
Yes,
He is the best player on
he's
that
the
team.
best player on that team.
It's him, then Miles Bridges.
That's what I'm saying. I think Miles Bridges is better, but
No, he's not.
it's just LaMelo's younger.
No, he's not.
he's not.
Melo's the best player on that
Yeah,
team.
Melo's the best player.
Because I watched it, like he's the best player on that team.
Yeah.
But LaMelo, I still need him to just be better at times, like being
But he's
okay.
still young, so.
Yeah, that's why I don't be tripping no more. But like sometimes just being okay with not taking the shot when Miles Bridges is open or like Terry Rozier's open and stuff like that, or not rushing a quick three when you're like just doing better control of the game. That's all I ask for him.
At the guard position, too.
Yeah.
I'll give them a yes. I'll give them
What
a
did I
C.
give him? I think I give him a C minus just because they went on that 10-game losing streak at the end. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas can't win? Blowing leads, getting blown out. They just couldn't put it together.
Kelly Oubre.
And I give him a C. I don't care what they say inside. I give him the C minus because they got Trez. And I don't like Trez for that team because they need a rim protector and they don't have that.
They don't know who their bigs are.
That's what they need to go
They
try.
don't have it.
They have to try to trade from outside this offseason. They have to go all in, which means trading the PJ Washington,
They
trading
already
draft
traded him,
picks.
didn't
Nah, he's still there.
Oh.
They trading PJ Washington, trading draft picks, trading the role player, maybe a rookie, and go and get Miles Turner, bro. He will fit perfectly with Melo so well, bro.
Yeah, they need a decent big. That's-
All right, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. I'm gonna give them a C.
I give him a B
I
minus.
give everybody a C.
I'm gonna give him a.
I'm gonna give him a B minus.
I can't give them a B though,
I'm gonna give him a
because
B
they're the 8th
minus,
seed.
too.
You
I'm
know,
gonna give him a B.
But they've been
they're not
hurt.
supposed to. Yeah, they are.
And
hurt.
they don't have their good players. Like they don't.
Yeah,
For me.
Kyrie Irving's a part-time player.
Yeah.
Durant's been out since January.
And James Harden didn't even want to beat him.
James Harden didn't want to be there. So
Yeah, so-
they got They got a really good trade back for that.
Yeah,
So I give him a B minus.
I'm gonna give them a flat C.
And they were like the 3rd seed.
They were the
before-
number 1 seed.
They were the number 1 seed before KD got hurt. So
What
they
you
just
gonna do when
dropped.
your best player is out and your other player
Don't want to be
part-time.
there.
want to be there and your
other
other
player
player is
don't
part
wanna-
time.
Yeah.
So
What can you do?
I give him a B plus.
They was playing with one day
set.
contract.
What did you
type
guys give Clippers? You guys give Clippers a B plus?
I gave him a B
Okay,
plus. I gave
that
him a
makes
B
more
plus.
sense. I think I give them a B too. Alrighty. Toronto Raptors 7th seed. They're only 1 game above Brooklyn right now, but 3 games behind Boston.
C.
See, I'm gonna give them a B minus because I didn't expect them to make the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not expect them to make the
Well, I
playoffs
expect them to be bottom half.
because at least I thought Atlanta was gonna be better.
Orlando.
Atlanta was gonna be better.
You
Than
know
the-
what? Yeah, I thought like they would be around like where Atlanta like 6.
Yeah, they would be there.
I'll-
Well, I didn't say 6, but like they would be like in the fight for the 7th through the 10th, which they are.
Yeah.
But I thought they would be not even 7th. They would be like the 10th, and Atlanta would be 7, something like that.
I give them C plus.
Yeah, I'll give him a C
It's
plus.
What did I give?
C plus.
I'll
You
give
give
him
him
B
B
minus.
minus. Yeah.
Scotty Barnes, so I give them C plus.
Man, hell of a pick by that. Who else do they have over there? Oh, they tried to go
OG
to
Anunoby.
It's because in Boston, I'm giving them a B.
I'm giving them a B plus.
No,
I'll
I
give
can't give
them
them
a
the
B.
plus solely because of the way they started the
Yeah,
season.
they started off so slow.
That doesn't matter anymore. They started off slow, but they picked it
up,
up.
and I respect that
They
shit.
got rid of Dennis Schroeder.
They ignored all the noise and shit.
Yes.
And just
Where's Dennis
stayed-
Schroeder at?
He's on the Rockets, which is crazy. I didn't
Who'd
know.
they get for him though?
I think they got Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice.
Yeah,
they got for him.
Tice.
I didn't notice he got traded though. I forgot he got traded until like the other day. I was like, oh shit, this thing is a Rocky, and like they're not gonna buy him out. Oh, okay. Did not know that.
He's a 1-year deal.
Sure, on a minimum too.
Yeah. That dude.
He would have signed with the Lakers.
I don't
Lakers
want
fans
him.
would have
I
been
don't
like,
want him back.
Lakers fans would be like, go sign Dennis Schroeder.
I
We
really
need-
no. I don't want him back.
I
at
don't.
all.
Me neither.
Why not?
He's He's not a good locker room guy here. LeBron didn't really like him. He was in COVID protocol like 3 times last season. During the playoffs, he looked terrible. I don't want him back.
He's French too.
I don't want him back.
I feel like
I'm so glad he turned down that. He did us a favor by turning down that contract.
I was like, we talked about it, huh? I was like,
he will never get $84 million ever again in his career.
Never.
That's how role players can fuck up their bag just like that. All right, Bucks 5th seed, 36 and 25.
I'll give him a B minus.
C plus. They haven't looked like
C plus.
I expected them to turn the corner and
I expect them to be a top
I give
3
them
team.
a B, a B plus. I
give
guess a
them
B plus.
C plus
Because they're doing exactly what they need to do. Chilling in the regular season, winning a couple of games, just chilling.
No.
And then when they get to their playoffs, they're gonna go crazy.
You don't chill at this point no more.
Yes,
this
you
is not
do.
the point you chill.
Oh my god, they showed the injury. Bro, yes they do.
This is not the point you chill. This is after All-Star break. This is.
I mean, they just lost their first game. That's nasty. Stop showing that. They just lost against the Nets, which was a hell of. Did you watch that game?
The Nets, no.
Nets versus Bucks. Oh my god, yesterday game. That game was so good. Yeah. Kyrie is a fucking god, bro. Oh my god.
I was just expecting them to be better at this point, like not the 5th seed, like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you're coming off of finals, like just winning the championship, bro. Like nobody's I don't think you need to be the number 1 seed. You have nothing to prove.
I think that's the point where you need to be the number 1 seed.
Why?
Because that's how you show your dominance. Be like, oh shit,
I hear that.
You feel me?
You don't fall off.
Yeah, you don't fall off. You're like if you went off the you coming off a championship.
But like,
you're
I think about it like this. Even if they are number 5, how many teams in the West? I mean, the East are you taking over though?
Right now, I'm taking 2.
Who, the Heat and the Nets?
No, I'm taking the Heat and
taking 76ers.
Sixers.
Taking over who?
The Bucks.
Right now.
Right now?
As of right now, yeah.
I take 4 teams.
I'm taking 4 teams over the Bucks.
The Bulls. That.
No, I'm not taking the Bulls over the Nets, and I'm a Bulls fan. I'm not taking the Bulls over the Nets.
What do you mean by taking like
in a 7-game series?
Yeah.
Who's winning?
To go against the
right
Bulls
now,
can definitely.
The Bulls are not beating the Bucks, bro.
Bucks.
We have no interior defense, and they have Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay. We're not winning.
I'm taking the Sixers and the Heat. That's it right now.
I would
think the Heat can do it though.
I would take the Heat because of their defense, and I would take the Nets just because of their offense, and their offense is so elite.
If they lift the mandate, I would take the Nets too.
That would be mine, but I don't think the 76ers are beating them in a 7-game series.
I think so.
I just don't think so.
What I'm looking at, I think the 76ers could beat it. The way Joel Embiid is playing,
maybe but
you put
Giannis is playing just as well. No. Bobby Portis is guarding Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I'm
saying nobody. They have no answer for Giannis. Nobody has any answer for Giannis.
For Embiid either, especially with James Harden now.
Exactly, you don't have an answer for Embiid.
You have Drew Holiday over there too.
Drew Holiday is guarding like James though. He'll probably guard James Harden. Yeah. And then
you have that other dude with the red.
Grayson Allen probably guards.
Grayson Allen starts.
But I think they're missing somebody. That's why he starts.
They traded
Dante.
Yeah.
I don't know what they gonna do. But yeah, y'all crazy. I'm gonna give them B plus.
C plus.
Alrighty, who's the next team? Cavs A plus.
I'll give him an A.
A fucking plus, nigga. You cannot make that shit up, bro. Because no one can tell me on this cuz they project the Knicks to make the playoffs.
Nah.
Not even to make the playoffs, to be the top 5 seed, bro.
Yeah, A plus, yeah.
They drafted the rookie of the year. They got Jared Allen looking like how good we kind of knew he was going to be. Darius Garland. And just great coach. I mean, I think that's a no-brainer, A plus.
Getting Rondo there helped Darius Garland.
But even when they didn't have Rondo, they had Rubio. And Rubio was hooping over there. So Kevin Love is brought into it, which he wasn't the last couple years.
Yeah. I get him an A plus.
Larry Markkinen fits in well. Seti Osman is no longer your number 1 option.
I think that GM is GM of the year.
Kobe Altman, GM of the year, definitely. Shout out to them. 76ers, A. I give them an A.
A plus.
Because you got James Harden. I give him a. If they didn't get James, I would have given him A minus. But
I give him an A
because of what they were doing with Ben. But now that that's the situation, I'll give him an A. Because getting James Harden to replace somebody that wasn't even playing.
They were without one of their best players the whole year, and they
Exactly.
stayed within the top 4, and they got one of the best players in the league over there now. So.
I don't know why I have to close this door.
Oh, my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them an A for sure.
For sure.
For sure. A.
Getting James Harden was a W for them.
Yeah.
They was already a W team though, for sure.
Finishing with the top 2, we got my Chicago Bulls. A. A for me.
plus.
I mean, they didn't even think, you know, as we said it before the while, I was telling you before the call, they didn't expect my nigga DeMar to be this good. They didn't expect the Bulls to be this good. They thought Lonzo was trash. He didn't deserve that money. They thought Caruso was overrated. And look at us now. Top 2.
Look at us. This is your first team. This is your first year liking the Bulls.
Listen,
Did not
but
talk
listen,
about the Bulls before any of this.
hear me out though. That's just me though. That's me. Okay. What's I gotta do with anything?
You know, are you liking the Bulls because of just Zoe, or just because you like the Bulls?
It's just Lonzo.
It's just Lonzo.
Okay.
He's never talked about the Bulls.
Never talked about it. I've never watched the Bulls. That's why this year is so cool to me because I knew Zach LaVine was good. I didn't know he was this good. Like I didn't know he was that good.
Nah, he's a hooper.
Same for DeMar. I didn't watch DeMar with the Raptors or the Spurs, but
DeMar's been a hooper.
to watch him day in and day out against every team, put up 35 and shit. Mid-range game is second to none. I'm like, oh my god.
When does Zoe come back?
He comes back in like next 2 weeks.
Okay.
Caruso, same time. The only thing I give him an A. The only thing that keeps me from giving them an A+ is because of Vucevic. He's been so mid this season.
Yeah, he's not that good.
His consistency. Like one game he could give me a solid 28 and 12. The next game he could give me like 14 and 3. Like that shit is sick to me, bro. Like how do you just change like that, bro?
His role is like diminished on that team.
It is, but his looks are so much easier to knock down. Like he gets so many open mid ranges, threes, hooks at the rim. He does lead the league at made hooks. That's it. Like he's so mid. His efficiency is so bad. And then the last team we got the Miami Heat.
A+.
A+.
A+ for sure.
If
I
Victor Oladipo come back too.
They were without Bam Adebayo for like almost 2 months. Jimmy Butler missed time.
I think it's also the A+ for me is just their development of their young players, bro.
Tyler Hero coming off the bench is
Not even Tyler, like the Gabe Vincents, the Max Strus, the Omar
I'm saying like him coming off the bench is perfect.
Man,
he's a 6 man.
He's a 6 man of the year for sure this year. They're just a good team. Coach of the year, Eric Spoelstra candidate, man. Jimmy Butler. The thing with Jimmy Butler is so weird with Jimmy because he's not the most.
No,
he's not like putting up crazy numbers or anything like that.
All effort. He plays
exactly,
defense.
Bro. They just and his playmaker's been up this year. He's been playmaking hell out that ball.
Great.
Was a W.
Yeah, I get A+ for sure. PJ Tucker is A+.
This is a great job by Pat Riley and the crew over there. Something the Lakers wish they fucking had. Oh man. That's all the teams, man.
Keep rubbing it in.
So out of all the teams,
yeah, they got that championship.
We got our championship.
Yeah, they get your championship for real.
Out of all the teams that we just graded, who do you think has like the biggest upsides? Obviously the Suns. The Suns and.
What do you mean upside? Like for next season or like?
Yeah, for next season and like
the Nets.
We'll say, the Nets.
Yeah, by easily the Nets.
For next season, right?
Next season, the Nets and the Clippers top 2 to me. They're one. They're both one.
Nets Clippers.
Nets Clippers 1.
I would do those 2. I would also do Bulls. Little biases in that, but unbiased part of it is simply because the players are respecting the players around them. One thing with it, I don't know if they can afford that because they're throwing a lot of money at Zach this offseason.
I don't think they're going to be able to duplicate what they did this year, like next year.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think so. It's not.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
Who are they going to get back? Like they're getting everybody back,
Zach LaVine, they'll re-sign Zach LaVine. He's going to re-sign, but I don't think
this is last year.
Yeah, they have to play him after years.
This nigga is bullshit.
I think they'll be like the 4 or 5 range.
This nigga is.
I don't think that's.
I thought you were saying They weren't just gonna like they weren't gonna be like a top seed. I thought you
No,
were saying
I'm
they were
saying
gonna
they're
be like
not gonna
7th
be
and
1
8th
or
next
2
year.
though. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna be in the middle pack for sure. Still, I'm not gonna be 1 or 2.
I'm not too
Nah, because the 76ers gonna be up there.
The 76ers, the Nets,
The
will be
Nets
there.
gonna be up there.
The Heat will still be there, and the Bucks will still be there.
Yeah.
All right.
They'll be within those for sure, but not 1 or 2.
Hey, the East has got so much better.
Hey, didn't I used to
So
tell this?
much better?
Didn't I used to tell this nigga the East was climbing up? When we first started this podcast, we used to have that conversation. I will always tell
the
you.
East is low
I will
up
always
there
tell you
with the
the
West,
East
though.
is climbing because it used to be like
you also
West.
have to remember
East.
that West is really hurt.
Okay,
like,
but
very
still,
hurt.
like still, bro, like the East is very good,
all
bro.
the West stars are pretty much hurt.
You got
but
Paul
the
George,
East don't-
Kawhi, Jamal Murray.
The East is still
Anthony
Chris
Davis.
Paul's injured right now,
Chris Paul.
hurt.
but they're still very good in the
Klay
East,
Thompson
bro.
just came back. Damian Lillard is hurt. Zion Williamson is hurt.
They have a lot of injuries, and we get that.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. The
Kevin
West still
Durant
has.
is hurt.
If you really think about it, the 6th seed in the East, I mean the West, could be the 3rd or 2nd seed in the East.
The Nuggets,
Yes,
they can be top 3 in the East. Yeah.
they would be. They have almost the same record as the Sixers.
Nah, but that's just they would have to play like an East schedule. You get me? Like they play like even though the West is kind of harder, but they would have to play like.
The West is harder, top to bottom. Still, it is.
I feel like the West bottom is
Better,
No,
still.
no, I don't think so.
Then the East bottom.
Wait, who's better?
The
Oh,
West
that's
bottom
an
is definitely better than the East bottom.
Nah.
like the top 4, right? Like 13 to 15. I mean, like
Yes.
12 to 15.
The West bottom is definitely
Orlando,
better.
Detroit.
Those are
Pacers,
terrible teams.
Knicks.
Yeah, the Orlando, because that's
So you got Rockets, OKC, Sac, and
The only
Spurs?
easy win
Yeah,
is
the
the
Orlando.
Rockets.
that's the only easy win.
It's the Rockets.
Because the
That's it.
Thunder will bust your ass,
Yeah, they
right?
will.
The
But so-
Pistons and the Magic are easy wins.
Yeah, easy wins.
Pacers aren't.
Pacers aren't like on the
They'll give you a good game.
when they had
Well,
Sabonis though.
Now but
But like when they had Sabonis, it was like
yeah,
that. But now it's
they're-
like,
yeah, they're not really.
like I like Reese, but Reese not gonna single handedly beat you. No, he's nice, but he's not gonna single handedly beat you.
They should do that. A league tournament with just the worst.
You know what they should do for All Star? They need to. I don't want to say take out the dunk contest, but cut it in half, right? Fuck the 4, do the 2, do 2 rounds between them 2 niggas, the best 2 dunkers. But they need to add a 1v1 tournament, bro.
No, that would be
Do
No,
like a
that's
no, it wouldn't, bro.
Nobody would take
Out
it
to
serious.
3.
Nobody would take it serious.
Who's not taking it serious? If I could come out and
All-Star weekend.
bro,
Who takes All-Star
bro,
weekend
listen,
serious?
bro. If I could come out here and show these niggas I'm the best,
It's just
one-on-one
All-Star
scoring.
weekend.
But who would even participate?
nigga,
Right.
Kyrie.
No.
Kyrie wouldn't
wouldn't.
participate.
Kyrie's not participating.
No, he won't. He won't. It would be
He doesn't
bench players.
care. Yeah, he doesn't care. About
It would be.
that.
It wouldn't be starters.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, even then we get the young players like Shea and shit come out
They
there.
wouldn't. They
Every
wouldn't care
assignment.
like that though.
What do you mean we wouldn't care?
It's All-Star weekend. It's
Bro,
We need a
about-
good
it's
game of
about-
21.
Nigga, Cat cared about 3-point contests.
Get a
Yeah,
21.
because
Cat
it's
cared
not
about
physical.
3-point contests.
It's not physical.
Obi Toppins cared about it.
It's not physical.
Hey, the dunk contest was horrible.
It was.
Horrible. It was.
But like,
But you're talking about something that's physical and not non-physical.
Bro.
3-point contest is not physical, so you can try.
I'm not saying you got to go full effort, but you can give us a show. That's what they're gonna do.
They
Is give us a
they're
show.
not gonna do that though. It's gonna be
Oh,
no
they're
defense.
crazy,
no
bro.
defense played in
nah,
that,
they
in that All-Star game.
Nah,
like
they wouldn't
that.
play defense.
Bro, I'm simply-
Nobody would care enough to play
Do
defense.
what they do
nobody
in
would
practice. In Team USA,
That
they
would
be
be
doing
boring.
one-on.
That would be boring.
Are you crazy? I literally sat there and watched 20 minutes of KD, Jimmy Butler, Kyrie Irving,
practice,
Paul
though.
George.
That's practice.
That's
That's actual practice for a game.
no, it was. I mean, yeah, but still,
Exactly.
it was a 1v1. They was talking their shit. They was doing their
Yeah,
thing.
but they were at USA.
That's all
basketball.
about
And you're
it.
naming stars
Exactly.
right now.
You're naming stars. You
Okay.
really think they would participate?
I really think Kyrie Irving will
No, he
participate.
won't.
No, he won't.
No, he won't.
Because what if Kyrie loses?
Kyrie not gonna.
Exactly.
But it's
You
who
feel me?
cares?
Exactly.
Like it's just fun.
Nobody
Nah,
participated.
nah.
Alright, so
that's
what was
what you
y'all
say
at?
now. Because then they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Kyrie lost to this guy. Kyrie,
Right.
nah, yeah.
What would y'all add? What would y'all add?
Nothing. They don't need to add nothing. It's perfect the way
It's
it is.
not perfect,
The
bro.
All-Star game,
The
the All-Star game
contest.
is great.
The All-Star game is
The
great.
All-Star game is great, but they
All-Star game is
You're
great.
just thinking about one bad dunk contest.
No,
That
back to
happens.
back years of
It
bad
happens.
dunk contests.
no, but
That
it's
happens,
like
though.
this. It's like this. Like everybody, like the dunk contest is like
They say
you
this,
have to be perfect.
They say
You feel
this
me?
every
It's hard to
single
do that.
year. There's a bad dunk contest. Every single year they say this.
Yeah.
Every single. Then all of a sudden they have one. They be like, "Oh, the dunk contest is back." They always do this.
I'm gonna we're gonna close the video because it's camera for the dog, so I don't want to have to change anything. Cut this and then. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast episode. I have no clue. Subscribe to this shit. You know, trying to build something great, and we cannot do that without your help. Leave a like also helps